EM has officially given her account of the alleged incident that took place in the 2018 Team Canada SA trial. If you're new here, I've been covering this story every step of the way and will continue to do so until the trial's over, so make sure you follow to stay up to date with it. But just a warning now, all of this stuff is very graphic, and because there's so much, I'm going to have to split it up into multiple parts, and everything I'm going to discuss in this video is all alleged at this time. EM started off her testimony today talking about the consensual intercourse that her and Michael McLeod had. She performed oral sex on him, and then they had normal vaginal intercourse. She said she went to the bathroom afterwards, and she thought it was strange that McLeod got dressed right away. He then got on his phone, and she assumed he was texting. She was still naked on the bed. She assumed that she was just staying there for the night, but she didn't really have any expectations about what's going to go on the rest of the night. And then there was no conversation, but then two men came into the room, and she was very surprised. The two men that came in were Taylor Radish and Boris Kachuk, who were the two that already testified in this trial. Just a fair warning, a lot of the stuff I'm going to be talking about going forward that she testified is very graphic, so just a heads up. She testified that the men, she wasn't sure who, put a bedsheet on the floor and that they wanted her to lie down on it and then touch herself. She said that it likely happened because she told them that she didn't feel comfortable lying on the hotel floor. She said that they all had golf clubs and talked about putting golf balls in her vagina, or she could take the whole golf club in her. The Crown attorney asked her what was going through her mind whenever other people started coming in the room, and she said, quote, "I was feeling scared. I didn't know where things were going, and I didn't know how to handle that kind of situation. I was scared and confused. They were laughing at me, spitting on me at points. It seemed like a joke to them, but I was feeling intimidated and not sure how to react." EM said that at the time of the alleged incident, she was 5'4" and 120 pounds, and that the men seemed a lot taller and bigger than her. And she said when other people started entering the room, she had, quote, "a weird feeling of just separating from her body." EM then testified that the men started pulling off their pants, and some said suck, and others said suck it. She said that the other men in the room were encouraging each other. She said that someone spit on her back, and someone else was slapping her butt as she performed oral sex on 3 of them at once. She said, quote, "I shut down and let my body do what it needed to be safe. It seemed like the only safe thing to do was give them what they were wanting." She said that she felt numb and that her body was on autopilot at this point. She testified that once she was done performing oral sex, she was lying on the sheet on the ground and an individual did the splits right over her face. She didn't have any idea that was going to happen. And then she said she started toward the bathroom and someone else followed her and they had sex in the bathroom. Regarding someone doing the splits over her face, she said, quote, "I thought it was gross and I didn't think it was respectful. It felt degrading." EM said that the other men in the room were laughing and it seemed like they were making fun of her.